I think a lot of people would argue that golf is a metaphor for life. You learn so much about a person when you go around a golf course with them. That's one of the things I love. It's this emotional roller coaster that happens in 4 hours, from missing a putt to the excitement of an amazing chip shot. It's probably one of the most emotional and psychological games you can play, and it takes you for a ride pretty much every round. That's what brings you back. A bit like life in a lot of ways. I had everything going for me. I just finished up work in London. I was totally carefree, no commitments. The rest of my life on my feet, traveling across Africa. Life was as good as I can remember. And then in a heartbeat, it all got taken away. I remember the very first night I was lying there in the hospital, sort of contemplating what my life would look like. And of course, like anyone, you go through this process of asking, why and what if, and why did it happen to me? And I think I made a decision very, very early on just to forget those thoughts because they were frivolous. For that very first night, I couldn't move anything to blow my head, and all I wanted to do was think and play golf in my head. So I picked one of my favourite courses, and I literally played shot by shot, hole by hole, a round of 18 holes. For me, just even making a simple step just takes every ounce of focus and concentration, because I've got absolutely no feeling from my chest down. So you can imagine just trying to initiate the step is almost hard to put into words, to be honest. You really don't know where you're going to end up. Starting from no movement from your head down, pretty much any sort of recovery is positive. Training is a massive part of it. Grinding it out at the gym. I've spent hours and hours of rehab, almost up to 50 hours a week, just to get it done. Got to put the hours in to get the results. Look, I'm not an emotional guy, but I'll never forget the first time I stood up again after my accident with a golf club and made that first swing. One of the most amazing feelings you'll ever get as a human being. Well, that feeling that it's just an effortless swing, and the connection where the ball just comes off the face, and it's literally that zone you get into, and you don't have to think, it just happens. It's just pretty to be part of and beautiful to see. I was golfing mad, to the point that one morning before work I'd played 18 holes, and even ended up playing 18 holes after work. We're talking a different level of obsession when it came to golf. At one stage I seriously considered going pro, actually. My main motivation has always been to try and shoot less than par, and I guess that's always been the biggest focus. Now it's just fighting the handicap down as low as possible. I get frustrated with not being able to hit it anywhere as far, going from a good golfer and now having to relearn the game that I wouldn't say quite mastered, but got pretty close. One of the most interesting things for me following my accident is just seeing how people relate, or in some cases don't relate, to disabled people. I guess the biggest thing is really just breaking down that barrier that comes with physical disabilities, because even though my hands may look a bit strange or looks like my legs don't work, I'm still the same guy. And for me, it's really about just pushing your character out probably 20–30% quicker than you normally would, so that people know that actually you're still the same guy, you still love the same things, your friends and being out and about, but you're just restrained.